We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
One out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. 2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now in the box, Pete Alonso. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Striding in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second,
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with and do it quickly, maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hayward has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. On the year, Hayward is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounded to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. The average for him coming in at 322. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging and pitching staff.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A windup and the 0-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 6. Cespedes, the runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Surgan. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 23 driven in. A ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but
That swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is popped up. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
So here's Pete Alonso as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now a curveball misses inside. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it, and that's out number 1.
Wilson Contreras.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0. Inside, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Ian Happ, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Jason.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. One and 0, here it is. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Kipnis is actually a native of Illinois. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball one. Count 1-0. Hey!
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline than that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the bat, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even now at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jose Quintana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
One run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Now batter, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Line drive to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0 and 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Runner at second, one away, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. From the stretch. The 1-0 home. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Into the box, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hal is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1.
Ball inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Ryan.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eduardo Nunez.
And that's in there for strike 1. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A 1 pitch on its way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. 2 runs have scored, and the run will score all the way from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes the count. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
3 runs already home here. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Trevor McGill will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Trevor McGill.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Mets out in front, 6-1. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Wilson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Two and 2 now to Baez. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball one. McGill, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 28 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman.
Fouled away.
Davis.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a curveball misses inside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 7 and the Cubs 1. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0. Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Gone! Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fouled off. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Matt Adams will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Baez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. A swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Jerry Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Popped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor McGill.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, David Bodie.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 0-1. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Ground. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Noah Syndergaard earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets hit 3 long balls as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-2. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. Adam Morgan got his 3rd win this season, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 4-3. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-3. Brian Reynolds plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Pirates take care of the Yankees 10-2. He currently has the most doubles in the National League. Trevor Story was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Rockies downed the Cardinals 4-2. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. Alex Young was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 2-0. The San Diego Padres got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-3. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-3. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. The White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-2. The Brewers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-4. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-5. The Astros got 18 hits as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 9-8. Sin-Shu Chu collected a total of 4 driven in, helping lead the Rangers past Kansas City 6-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.